Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here for the Boxing Channel, and as you can see, we're here at the MGM Grand. I'm being joined by Al Bernstein. And Al, big night for boxing on Saturday night as it finally returns back to primetime television on NBC. We're going to see Keith Thurman take on Robert Guerrero. And Al, you've been a part of the sport for so long. What does this do for boxing?
Yeah, you know, I'm old enough to remember back in the days when boxing was on network television Saturday and Sunday afternoon, and sometimes prime time as well. And of course, that's what this match is. It's on prime time on NBC. First time in 30 years boxing has been on prime time television on over-the-air network TV. And it is significant, and of course it's significant because it's not the only one. There's going to be a series on NBC. There will be fights on CBS during the afternoons, and I think the whole point of it is it's designed to give more people a chance to see boxing, which has been largely on the premium cable channels. And what also is significant, Marcos, is this is a very good card. So what people are going to get a chance to see in this Guerrero fight against Thurman and also Broner against Molina is they're going to see good boxing.
No, definitely. It's a good mix-up of styles on this card. As you mentioned, that Molina-Broner fight can end up fight of the night, could steal the entire show. They have a brand new setup here as well. I know it's going to appeal to younger fans, and I like overall the flavor of what they're doing here. So let's go ahead and see what they have going on here for the weigh-in.
Here we go. Featherweights scheduled for 10. Introducing first, with a professional record of 18 wins, only 4 defeats, 5 KOs, out of Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, please welcome Arturo Santos Reyes. $126 even for Reyes. 126. Out of Guadalajara, Mexico, please welcome Abner. 127 even Mares, 127. Fighting out of Covina, California, here is John the Gladiator Molina Jr. $140 even, Molina, 140 even. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, please welcome to the scale, Adrien, the Problem Broner. £141, 141 even for Broner.
I mean, here we are, network primetime television. We're going to bring it tomorrow night. We can't wait. We're excited. We did our job, we're professionals, and this one's for Andy and for Grandma Sid.
Why is this such a good matchup?
stylistically, it's two different sides of the spectrum. It doesn't get any better than this. You have the guy that's slick, technically sound. You got the guy that comes forward as a brawler and ready to leave it all in the ring.
What was being said over there at the scale?
You know, there's a few choice words, but we're going to keep it PG-13. It should be expected, but I can guarantee you it's going to be a fight.
Fighting out of Gilroy, California. Please welcome Robert the Ghost Guerrero!
Come out and do what I always do. Come out and fight. The fans know I come to fight. I ain't gonna run, I'm gonna do what I have to do.
What do you want the viewers to know about you that have never seen you fight before?
Just stay tuned in because I come to fight. There ain't no backing down from me. I always come, my last name's Guerrero, and that means warrior. That's why I come as a warrior.
You sound ready, you look really calm up there. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. Man, everything went well, training camp went well. Man, I couldn't be in the right spot at the right time.
What was being said over there on the scale?
That they can't fight for me. I don't need nobody to fight for me, I come to fight for myself. Always. Find out.
All right, thank you.
Well, because my name's one time for a reason, the fans already know that. You know, my power's legitimate, man. Robert Guerrero's been in with a lot of great fighters, but he's never been in with a puncher like myself. And it's going to be a great fight. I'm truly looking forward to it. I've been happy about this fight, and my camp's been waiting for this fight for a very long time.
You're fighting on network television for the first time. People are going to see you fight for the first time. What do you want them to take away?
You know, that I'm an exciting fighter, that I come to fight, that I'm classy, you know, I got power in both hands, I got speed in both hands, and that I'm intelligent, you know. We move in, we move out, we move around, and we hit them high, we hit them low, but we stay, you know, with all legal blows, man. It's going to be a terrific fight, and I am going to hurt Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Thank you very much.
So a little potential drama brewing over here at the weigh-in. Adrien Broner missing weight. He's supposed to be weighing in at 140, but he stepped onto the scale at 141. What do you make of all this, Al?
Yeah, well, it's a give or take 1 pound. So even though he missed the 140-pound limit, they're not going to make him lose that pound. However, I think it's an interesting potential sign of things because Adrien Broner, who truly was a 135-pounder for a long time, went up to 147, and now he's back to 140. For him to not be able to make that 140-pound limit is troubling because truly he's a 135-pounder kind of masquerading as a higher weight fighter. And I think that's going to be of some concern to his trainer, Mike Stafford. And at the weigh-in, as you saw them standing there, Molina has a big height and reach advantage on Broner. That's a big issue for him. Broner is a very big favorite in this fight, but I would suggest it's really a lot closer than the odds have suggested.
No, looking at them on stage, you could totally see the size different. And I kind of got a little flashback of the Maidana Broner weigh-in, seeing the size between them. Do you feel the fight could end up being similar to that fight?
Well, Molina, who is a 135-pounder that's jumped up to 140 as well, he's got that big right hand, and that's what Maidana was able to hit Broner with. So the question is, will his power, who is not quite where Maidana is in terms of power, will that be able to hurt Adrien Broner? And also, another interesting thing is Adrien Broner, we've seen the kinder, gentler Adrien Broner leading up to this fight. Is that good for him, or does it matter in terms of his competitiveness? We'll see.
Diet Broner,
Yeah, exactly.
like we like to call it.
Yeah.
And in the main event, we're going to see Keith Thurman get tested by Robert Guerrero, a guy that has a lot of experience, has been on the big stage, fought on pay-per-views, and really his first real test.
Yeah, this is, Keith Thurman has fought some good fighters like Diego Chavez and Bunda, who he struggled with a little bit, even in winning virtually every round in that fight. But against Robert Guerrero, he will be tested. Robert Guerrero is a tough-as-nails fighter who now has been at the 147-pound limit for enough time that he is really a solid 147-pounder. And I think this fight stylistically is going to be fascinating because Thurman, a very good boxer-puncher with power, and Guerrero, a grinded-out fighter who, when he gets on the inside against you, is very adept at hitting you with punches, hitting you with elbows, hitting you with his head, and he is a very tough inside fighter.
That's what I want to see in this fight. I want to see if Guerrero is going to be able to kind of bully a guy like Keith Thurman, and really I feel like the first 2 rounds are going to say a lot about this fight.
I couldn't agree with you more. We're going to get the feel of whether Thurman keep things in the center of the ring and keep it at long distance. And Thurman said on an interview we did here on the boxing channel that's there, he talked about it's almost a challenge to him to see when he is forced to fight on the inside, which he will be at some point in this fight, how he's going to do, and of course he feels like he can get it done.
What all happens tomorrow night on a little network you've probably heard of, on NBC on prime time. Here with Al Bernstein. Hope you enjoyed this weigh-in coverage we're providing to you. Don't go anywhere. Tomorrow night we'll have a whole lot more. But for now, here from the MGM Grand, Marcos Villegas saying good night and thank you for watching.